Hello, the internet.
Hello,
Welcome.
Internet. Welcome to this definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh stream.
Yep. Now we're waiting for Bushiroad to start their English conference, but also this new U-Bell pack came out in Master Duel, so we're gonna do that for
Yeah.
the next five
So
minutes.
so it's got like Centurion, it's got Typhon, it's got new Magispector support, and I actually
That's
do want to
cool.
play some of these, so
I'm just excited because you can use Nightmare Throne with DDD, which I
hmm
built in Master Duel and in paper. Don't at me. But it was like $35, so sans
fair.
Nightmare Throne. Let's see.
Uh
Ooh,
I
fancy.
don't know why the Shino Baron stuff is in here.
That is strange.
Uh like nothing here is all that good, to be honest. Like I don't want the Shino Baron stuff, the Shino Bird stuff. I'm not playing that. Let's see. Mm,
Oh,
Ooh,
that's looking
very
good.
profitable pack. Dark
Wow,
Beckoning Beast, need
is
that.
good. Dude, oh, it's not.
Centurion. I do
Oh,
want the
okay,
Centurion stuff. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this deck right now because King Calamity is banned in Master Duel.
right,
So we can't just
um,
like turn skip the opponent. And I think the deck is just kind of bad without that.
right.
It
And for
wasn't.
people, nice, Samsara Lotus.
Yeah.
If people are wondering where the hell I am and why my audio is so bad, I'm at my friend Dan's house in Oregon, and I'm just in his basement.
Yeah.
Uh, so that's why I look like I should be in a background character in that '70s show right now.
Mhm. Your audio actually sounds fine right now after you switch to your headphones.
Okay, yeah, there's the AirPods that weren't
Mhm.
doing it for.
Oh,
Ooh, Spirit
Spirit
of
of
You,
you, Bell.
Bill. Cool.
And we got Spirit Gates, which we needed. I
Hmm.
keep thinking that Spirit Gates is just like a mouth that's open. Like I know it isn't. It's like a summoning circle, but
Yeah,
like when you just look at the little small icon, it just kind of looks like a little meatball.
kinda, yeah. And
Okay, another Dark
then nice,
Beckoning
another one.
Beast.
I like how there's Watt cards in here randomly.
Oh yeah, there's Watt cards. There's like the Watt UR that nobody wants, which is
I
just
feel
like the
bad
worst.
for Watt. They're so adorable. Ooh, you are coming in.
Yeah.
A Magic
Mud Spectre.
Spectre.
I don't play that deck.
Okay, well at least you can trade it in for gems.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Another Dark
there's
Beckoning
your
Beast.
playset.
Yeah.
Nice. Now you don't have to go crafting the stupid Dark Beckoning Beast.
Yeah, but they're SRs. SRs are easy.
If you say so. I run out of I run out of stuff pretty quick.
I have
Get impatient.
I constantly run out of like SR dust, but then also like every time you open a pack, you have like 15 SRs that you don't need.
That's true. Are
Right? Like
do
the
you pay
Shino Baron
for
playset is just already like a different card, right?
yeah? Do you pay for gems or
For
IRL?
sales.
I
But you
don't.
see what I mean about like opening of the Spirit Gates just being like a mouth.
It looks like this,
Yeah,
like just that.
exactly.
It looks like it would be like at a dentist's office. Like,
Hmm.
don't forget to floss. Floss the dark beckoning gates. Um, there you go.
Yay.
Yeah. Most of what I'm doing up here, so I had a comedy show
Hmm.
last night, and then the rest of it is just me and Dan hanging out because this is my best friend since like ninth grade, and I hate how awesome his house is. He
Where
lives
the
with his
hell did I get
girlfriend.
like 3 duplicate URs to get like 90 UR dust? What the fuck?
I don't know what to tell you. um, but like he lives with his girlfriend, and then his brother and the brother's girlfriend all live here, and they pay like $500 a month each in rent. And I want to kill someone because it's a nice house.
Some people just have all the luck. I still need to figure out how fucking Valmonaco works in that duel one of these days.
I mean, in his defense, I my wife and I have a pretty sweet setup just because her mom is the manager for the building or knows the manager of the building, so she can kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I have a pretty sweet setup because I live with my parents.
yes, but also you have your own living space. You're not like just
Exactly.
in the
I
you're
have I
yeah.
have my own unit living with my parents, so I don't have to like pay rent in any like meaningful capacity.
Yes. Okay. You have it also better because you're in a major city too.
Yeah.
This is a small town in Oregon, but still pretty cool. Um, it's time. Should we pull it up?
Yes. Let
All
me
right.
share the screen.
Also for people watching, hi there. It's Atlas and Root Beer. Leave a comment or something. We'd love to talk to you while we're.
Mhm. I'm gonna turn the audio down, both so I don't go deaf personally, but also so we can talk over the stream. I assume
Right.
anyone watching this is either going to watch it or has already watched it.
Right. I
Man,
haven't really
Centurion is so
been
cheap.
paying much attention going. I just know that there's like a lot of hype and there's been some things teased and
I'm gonna pull our stream over to my other window so that I can look at both.
okay.
There we go.
There you go.
So
Only
yeah,
one
if
minute
I'm looking
left.
over like this, it's because I'm looking back at our stream.
Gotcha. Oh, different fight just went on stream right now too.
Yeah. Well, he's in this video.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
He's the official Shadowverse. What was it? Ambassador. Yeah,
Really?
ambassador is the word I'm looking. One of them.
Shmoo, come here, kitty. Oh, they have cats too. Uh, Solemn put out a video today where he's like, "There's gonna be more Vanguard players soon, you guys, because the new Mulch
Because
Army card in
I
Yu-Gi-Oh that
mean,
got
the
released,
Yu-Gi-Oh format right now is dog shit either way.
dog shit. Like Dan and I met playing Yu-Gi-Oh in like
Hmm.
Teledad-ish era. So we've been doing is playing Edison together because like Edison was our heyday.
Hmm.
But also the format is dog shit.
And
Bushiroad music. Oh, good. You
yeah,
left captions on. Summer is here. Oh, they have
now I
their
have to
own
turn this back
captions.
up. Yeah,
Okay,
I have to turn it back up because I can't hear it.
gotcha.
We have a new intern kun because Bushi Matt has left the company.
What happened to them?
They're just like moving on with their life.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe like something happened to them or something. I like how Card Fight Vanguard is always in caps.
Hmm.
New episodes, Divine Z2.
I really should watch season 1 of Divines.
Me too. Okay, Special Series 1 Festival Booster. And premium deck sets. Okay, well, stuff we already heard about. I need to go pick up.
This is coming out this week. What the fuck?
Wait, yeah,
I thought this
yeah.
was
This
coming.
no, it's September is the one with
Yeah.
for
No, I'm talking about like these sets specifically. Like I thought these were coming out like a couple weeks from now, but I think
no,
I'm just mistaking it with set 2, which did come out the 28th, I think.
yeah. Participants in the special tournament can only use ride line. Yeah. Um, I'm building
I'm okay with
Blangmire.
this.
I'm still waiting for my stuff to arrive in the mail, which by the time I get back to LA, it should be they're waiting for me, but we'll see. You know, your mileage may vary on TCG Player for your very own Fated Clash. Okay,
Yeah. I think these are fine. Like these are fun.
yeah. She is trying very hard to keep no expression on her face.
Mhm.
They're like, okay, hold, no smiling, no smiling for you. You have to make it look like you're vaguely bored
Mhm.
with the entire situation.
Mhm.
And she's like, this is the 18,000th time I've read this teleprompter. Constructed cup. Great. So which design will you pick? Let us know in the comments. Okay. Okay, Vanguard Day in October. Cool.
Mhm.
Vanguard Day
Oh,
at my
it's not-
locals was pretty fun.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Although one thing that did suck is it ran
let's
over.
see.
Oh, Wait, can you pause it? Is that
I think we can, but like,
is it? Should we not? Should we watch this all the
nah,
way through?
because it's a live
Okay.
premiere, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Dan, he's got hella cheekbones. That guy.
mm-hmm.
That's like somewhere between Abraham Lincoln and most serial killers.
Yeah. I don't know why we stick through the later parts with Weiss and Shadowverse. See, Weiss, I don't care. Shadowverse, I keep like wanting to play, but I just don't have time because it's like Sunday evenings at my locals.
Maroon 5 didn't make a song about that. If Matt were here, he'd probably have something to say about Weiss, but it's midnight for him as we're watching this, so that's why he's not
Yeah.
here.
He's allowed to be asleep right now.
Yeah. Props to the guy where it's due. He stays up really late to record with us every
I
week.
know,
I feel so bad.
right?
Whatever other adjective you can think of.
Yeah. All right, I guess we will just talk over the Weiss section to talk about the Vanguard announcement. So, like,
Okay.
I don't mind the anime tournament. Like, season 1 decks, though, is like a little limited because it's like B heroes appeared in an episode, so I guess you can use that. And then it's just gonna be like all of the divine skill all the faded ones, right?
Yeah, the way they made it sound, the guy or like the guy who runs my locals was like,
Yeah.
it's if it doesn't have faded one as your grade 3, you can't use it.
Yeah.
Which for simplicity's sake, sure, but that also like for people who your pet deckers out there, people who are poor, like
I mean, if you're
kick
poor, just
rocks,
play
I
like
guess.
Liel, because that deck
Yeah.
is cheap as fuck.
That's
Or
true.
play
What's so
Crit
bad
Rage,
about it? It
because that
seemed
deck-
fine.
It's Liel is like awkward. I'll probably make a more in-depth discussion video aside from my like deck list that I did, but like it requires you to like already have something on the board. A lot of the dedicated support requires you to like bind something to get power, which means that like oh hey look, it's
There's the
different.
man. Hey, there's the boy. What's up, different fight?
This is the Shadowverse section of the video now. But
Who
yeah,
the
like
hell's Ignideus?
he's like a Shadowverse guy. Although he has been like getting into Vanguard recently on Twitter, which was a fun little arc for him.
Something tells me there's been some cross pollination there. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's good. A lot of Vanguard players are also just playing Shadowverse. I want to play Shadowverse, I just don't have time.
Fair enough. I literally am wondering what's going to happen, just from a Yu-Gi-Oh perspective, if there's going to be another big Yu-Gi-Oh exodus to Vanguard, or are they just all going to go to One Piece?
Like most people are going to like Lorcana, One Piece, Pokemon, just like bigger games. Like Vanguard drew people back in the day because it was new. Like it doesn't have that shine anymore, and like having gone through like 2 different reboots is weird. Like Vanguard has a very strange image within the TCG sphere because it's like still within the top 15 of like Japanese card games.
Yes.
So, but like it doesn't really get that much respect.
No. I think it's one of the. It's like a like that keeps losing but won't die.
Yeah,
like
George
George Washington, where it's like, why the fuck aren't you dead? What?
Yeah, like that's more or less where Vanguard is. Like, I think we're doing fine right now, like Shiranui aside. But I think it's also just like hard to get into Vanguard because they don't make very good starter products anymore.
No. The beginning of D was a good-ish set, and then it, time moves on, and it's really hard to do that kind of stuff
Yeah.
as a new player.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do? You just pick up one of the Stride deck sets? Or like,
That's basically what you have to do because they're the only product that's like affordable and like decently good out of the box, right?
Yeah.
Like the last time they made alternate deck sets that are just like dedicated cards were like Favre Neal and Graham Grace, which like nobody bought.
I bought the Graham Grace one. I thought it was pretty fun. They never really.
Yeah, but like Graham Grace is just not that good.
No, it's not.
which is
It
like
see,
probably fine, except for the fact that like they just don't really make structure decks in the same way that like Yu-Gi-Oh does, right?
no, they don't, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity, especially if they're going to go full ham with these archetypes. I feel like the ability to go, all right, let's support Barrow Madness.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
And like they're still printing support for all the like start decks cards, which is like fine, except the start deck cards are very just like blah, right? And like the start decks themselves are pretty bad value.
yeah, okay, at least speaking from Magnolia's perspective, because this is me we're talking about. You have the option of doing the Dragon Tree or the Grade 4.
No, I'm talking about the D start decks.
So am I.
Yeah, the DZ start decks, I
Oh,
mean.
DZ start decks. Okay, sorry.
Like,
Um,
like the Triumph Dragon and all of that stuff. Like
yes,
they
those
are
are,
still printing support for all of those cards, and they're broadly generic enough that you should be able to just jam like nation good stuff pile. But like they're just terrible value because they're all like $20.
yeah. Um, kind of a pain. Also, those the Energy Blast like draw
Mm-hmm.
ones are they're so important in almost every deck,
Mm-hmm.
and especially in those in like with the DZ stuff because you got to do the
Yeah.
pile. That really like fucks up the new deck building experience trademark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Glory Finder
Yeah.
Crash.
Man, I really wish I was able to like keep up with Shadowverse so I could be more excited about this. Like the game looks fun and I like the art. Like I did enjoy the little bit of Shadowverse I managed to play. It's just that like I don't want to be out late on a Sunday evening, you know?
Mm-hmm. People got work and shit. How late does it go
I
exactly?
mean, it starts at like 6, so if you assume it goes like 2, 3 hours, I'm gonna be home at like 9, 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to sleep, wake up for work. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
December 21st in Singapore.
Mhm.
Fun. I'll be in Japan during that time. Yay.
Yeah, like I think the art for Shadowverse is like cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It,
like I
it
also
yeah, it's very very cool.
and like it's hard to get into like the digital game too, just because it's so old now. Although apparently they are coming out with like a new version of it sometime soon, so that might be a thing.
Well, that's good. Zaru says I should sleep, but instead I'm here. Always a pleasure to see you around, Zaru. Uh, how does Different Fight manage to have like perfectly coiffed hair like that all the time?
Makeup.
See you in hell, Shiranui.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Okay,
Okay,
all
so they
right,
just
all right.
copied the Japanese list.
Okay,
They unrestricted that because there's no reason to. They unrestricted the jet because they don't need to.
choice restricted. Let's
The
see.
ride line, you just have to play the ride line now. Like these are all just the rules that we're getting in Japan. So Shiranui is still, I think, one of the best decks,
Even
despite all that.
yeah. Well,
And
there's a difference between like it's one of the best decks and it is the best deck.
I mean,
Otherwise, go kick rocks.
as of the current meta, I think it was still the or I think now as of set 3 it's only one of the top decks, but like prior to that was the top deck definitively.
Yes,
So like we're going to be dealing with this for another like 2, 3 months.
great. But at least we got a
Oh,
list. Ooh, you did a tote
oh,
bag?
regionals in Sacramento in October. I can make that.
October.
Sacramento is close
Sacramento.
enough that I can drive to it.
Yeah. Wait, did it say what day in October?
No, not yet. They just said starting in October in Sacramento,
Okay.
California. So like I can make this one.
Okay.
Also, like October is close enough to lyrical format that I can jam Hazaret.
October is the worst month to be a teacher because there's no days off. There's no 3-day weekends or anything.
Yeah,
You
I
just
have
gotta.
I have enough leave for this. Not that I need
Well,
it because Sacramento's within driving distance of me.
yeah. So stay tuned. Do you think that's a wig, or do you think his hair's dyed like that?
It looks like a wig.
Could be. It doesn't. There's not a
Hmm.
close enough shot to see if he's got
Well,
like.
V Premium is now officially a side event.
Finally, I
like
can
how they
stop
have
hearing the
whispered
complaints. Finally, oh, yes. Take it out back and shoot it with the best shotgun you have. It's gone.
Yeah.
Finally.
Also, there's like a quiz thing with the like funny print of Liel with the wings covering the eyes.
Oh, it's a wig. He's got like
Yeah.
little black sideburns on the
Yeah, that's
side.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I can kind of see the hair under it.
All right, you gotta put on your wig so you can do your presentation. Can't I just wear my normal hair? No, purple hair only.
I mean, if I thought I could pull it off, I'd be wearing like a long blue wig like Sarsaparilla, the anime character that I use sometimes.
I mean, I'm not against the idea. I think that'd be kind of cool. That's the name of your character?
Yeah,
Sarsaparilla?
yeah, I
That's
named it that.
awesome.
Yeah, I've had her for a while. Like I'm going off the root beer thing.
Yeah, no, I get you. I know you've had the character for a while, but I didn't know you A, gave her a name, B, that it was Sarsaparilla. Yes, I get it's off the root beer thing. It's just it's cool. I think that's awesome. Like Kazan City, October, and Italy shortly after. Oh yeah, we haven't looked in on Italian Vanguard on Nexus at Night recently,
Yeah.
have we?
Also, speaking of being able to play Hazard at this regionals, I am subjecting you to lyrical for the podcast this week.
Oh, fine.
You got away from it last week, but then I got lazy instead of doing it myself.
Okay, fine. Yeah. On the plus side, we can kind of do that TCG player is unionizing thing anytime, anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
Although I'm going to be in Japan starting from like the 17th up through like the 26th. So
okay. So it would just be me and Matt doing it then?
yeah, for the next couple of weeks.
Okay, that's cool.
Like
Bushiroad
I will
World, thank you
probably
for joining
like
us.
pre-record a couple of videos to like schedule before I leave.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to record the podcast early, I'm leaving at like 1 a.m. on the 18th for
Okay.
Japan. So like I took the 17th off from work because I don't want to deal with being awake at 1 a.m. after working for an 18-hour flight. But
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
so yeah. Sneak peek for all of our stream viewers. The Kyoka videos that did not really get the views. Let me stop sharing so I can look at our stats. But like the Kyoka video did not really get any good views. Yeah, it's at like 40 views compared to like the Rezile one, which is at least 140, and the Liel one is like 300, which is about where I expect our videos to be.
Okay. And like we steadily keep getting subs, which is good.
Yeah. But like, yeah, the Kyoka video isn't really doing the rounds. Like, I don't think people are that interested in it, which is unfortunate. Like, I'm probably gonna do a second take of the Liel video now that we have Festival Collection, which I thought was coming out like 2 weeks from now. But yeah, now that Festival Collection's out, we have a bunch of the new like Dual Nation generics, which are like could be slotted into Liel, which means like it probably warrants a more in-depth discussion video. I don't need to revisit Rezile. I don't know if I want to make a video about Zorga because even though I'm building the deck just because I like happen to pull some of the cards and like the stuff I'm missing is not that expensive, I don't know enough about Zorga to feel confident doing an in-depth discussion video.
I think there's enough like Zorga heads out there where you can like remember when we first ripped on it and like we got dogpiled by people being like, "How dare you rip on Zorga?"
I mean, I think Zorga is still like not the best deck because it's gotten like a handful of tops in the Japanese format, but it's still not really definitively a top deck. It's always like fringe of playability. Like it gets
Yes.
tops, but it's never like the top deck of any particular format, I don't think.
Right.
So just Zorgo is just like the eternal tier 2 deck.
The Eternal Tier 2 deck.
It really is though. It's just
Oh,
like
we're gonna die because of that.
yeah, but it's true. Like it
Yeah.
it gets like a healthy amount of top. But never enough to be like considered dominant or a problem.
Right.
I think like the closest we've gotten is right now they've clocked onto like the infinite PGs with Shadow Cloak. So it's like on Bushiroad's watch list.
Right.
But yeah.
The Infinite PGs with Shadow Cloak.
Yeah, because like when you, I think it's like when you Alchemagic, you can like bounce something back to your hand. So what you would do is you just like Alchemagic, call the PG to the board, and then you use Shadow Cloak to bounce the PG back to your hand.
Right.
So it's just like infinite PGs.
Infinite PGs. Fuck yeah.
As long as you have Soul, anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah. As far as like what was actually announced, so we got a pretty brief schedule that was like mostly what we already knew. I'm not gonna pull the video back up, but like I can't, or I'm not gonna put the video back up on stream, but I can just like go back now and look at the schedule.
Right.
Let me see. Yeah. Honestly, the newest news to me was the fact that all of July's products are coming out tomorrow and not like
That's
next week.
I don't know. We complained about it not coming up fast enough.
Yeah. No, this is one of those like I knew they were coming this month. I just thought it was like the 28th, but I think that was set too, and I was just getting them confused.
Gotcha.
I don't remember where the fuck it is now. I can't find it. I'm too lazy to like try to figure it out. So yeah, like we have the set 3 constructed cups. How do you feel about constructed cup?
I don't hate it. I've never been a super huge fan of that sort of stuff just because I like the free like deck building is one of my favorite things about card games, and having to restrict that is less fun to me.
Yeah. Like
But to
I
each
like
their own. Yeah.
I like limited formats. Like I like that they're giving an opportunity for like the newer decks to shine. It's just that like I don't like the time frame of it. Like obviously like they need to capitalize on the new set coming out, but it also means that like participation is mixed. We had a lot of turnout for set 1's constructed cup because set 1 was hype, and then
Right.
after that it kind of died down. So that was
Mhm.
also one of those things where it's like it worked because set 1 was like a new series, so lots of people were going to be like getting into it. But now that the hype is kind of worn down, constructed cup feels really weird.
Yes.
And then like the other one was like the anime cup, which I think is a little bit better just because like it gives you a wider range of like the faded one cards. And that one,
Yes.
that's at least like a little bit more. There's at least like 7 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really can't find the like product schedule. But like we already vaguely knew, like I think I know Lyrical was in September already.
Always happy for you to get your freaking fishing station.
Yeah.
So was there much else to this, you think, or
No, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to like get the stream reaction to this.
that's fair? And also, this is just available to watch
Yeah.
on our channel afterward, or for people seeing this on your recommendations in the future. Hi, from the past.
Oh, there we go. I found it. So August we're getting set 3, which is the like off-season set with all the Cray Cross and the like encounter cards. September 27th is the lyrical set, and then we're getting like set 4 in October. I know they also announced the like new tournament season is going, or the regionals are going to start in October. So let me just scrub back to that section real quick.
Yeah, and then this comment here. So is V finally dead since it's a side event? Yes, it is, and I'm so
Pretty
fucking
much.
happy.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Shop challenge promo cards. So Wisdom's getting a reprint. That's pretty cool. We got the promo boss for Lyrical. I don't recognize any of the other cards. Like a lot of them are reprints. A couple of them I don't recognize.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. Regional qualifier. Okay. 2025 will be kicking off. So shop challenges in September.
Okay.
Yeah, so all they said was that regional qualifiers are kicking off in October in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
So I assumed like California is going to be the first wave, unlike other times where it's like in December.
Yeah, we're either the first or the last of all the.
Which I don't know that works out for you because, like you said, like October is a weird month as a teacher. But like for me, Sacramento's like 2 hour driving distance, so
Yeah.
like I can actually just like go there for once.
Yeah. I think it's this last year where we kind of had to like you didn't we both didn't really get to go because I
We
had
didn't go to
teachers.
Springfest.
Springfest, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, because we didn't really want to do the try. Like, I was willing to go just to go because I just like going out to these events. But like, yeah, I think the try format just turned us off.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if you're willing to like come up here in October to like go to the regional.
Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
It would be interesting to crash on your couch for once. um,
We have like an inflatable bed.
cool.
But yeah. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna like Google Maps really quick. Like, how far is
How far is it?
like Sacramento, California? So yeah, it's about a 2 hour drive, which
It's like LA to Long Beach.
mm-hmm.
Well, we've done that.
like not fun having to drive at like 6 in the morning, but like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've done the drive a couple of times for my dad's health stuff, so
Okay. That's
like
good.
I'm used to that. So like we'll see what the dates look like. Like I'm definitely just gonna like go because I
Yeah.
can.
I jam it whether or not I go. Like, have
Mm-hmm.
fun. Just I'm guessing that like if they're doing Sacramento this time and
Mm-hmm.
um, they'll like switch off between NorCal and SoCal.
Probably.
Yeah.
So like I do appreciate that. So we're getting a tote deck and like a promo pack that they haven't revealed yet. Oh, the tote bag's kind of cute. Also, I could use a new tote bag for shop. My current one has a hole in it.
Bummer.
It was one of those. It was like one of those like really cheap fabric bags from like IKEA, because they opened an IKEA in like downtown San Francisco, and I think they just gave out a bunch of like those like foldable bags.
Oh, those are always fun. I
Yeah,
like
so they
those.
gave that, but then because it's such thin fabric, like the plastic salad boxes that I get just like poked a hole in it.
Oh, the pockets of my jeans started getting a hole in it, and I'm trying to learn how to sew so I can like
Mm-hmm.
because when it's a split in a seam, you can at least go, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to do like a hole in something.
You probably have to put like a patch on it.
Yeah, gonna look like hobo clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right. All right. You're probably like dying of heat up there.
yes, I am. So thanks everybody for watching. Um, leave a like, leave a comment, tell a friend. You know all
Yeah.
the normal stuff.
And then like maybe on the 17th we'll do something else before I go to Japan.
Yeah. All right. Bye, folks.